Hey guys, what's up? It's Sherry. Welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to start manifesting your dream life for 2022. So lately I've been watching a lot of videos and reading different articles and starting to read books about manifesting and law of attraction and just how to take control of your life and how to create your dream life. So I thought that I would make this video in hopes to maybe inspire some of you guys to maybe start manifesting your dream life for the new year. So since we are slowly approaching the end of 2021 and we are approaching the new year of 2022, I thought it would be a great way for me to come into this new year with a whole different mindset and a lot of positivity, because this past year has been somewhat of a whirlwind and challenging year. I've gone through so many different emotions. I've lost my job 2-3 times due to the pandemic. I've gone through so many state of emotions, from mental exhaustion to just not knowing what my purpose is anymore in life. But I was just feeling all sorts of emotions and I was in a very dark place and I didn't like it. So I've overcome that, I'm happy to say. And since I'm feeling a lot of blessings now from the past few months that have changed my way of thinking, I thought it would be a much better way to come into this new year with a fresh start, fresh mindset, new beliefs, and just all positivity. Like, I want to wash away all of the negativity that I've held within myself for years and just be positive, because I've always dreamt of having so many different things, but I've never done anything to really make them happen. So this year is going to be the year that I do that, and I'm hoping that maybe again this will inspire you guys to maybe start on this new journey too. So like I said, I'm going to be talking about how to start manifesting your dream life for 2022. So I'm pretty sure all of you guys know what manifesting means. If you guys don't, what is manifest? Like, what is the meaning of manifestation? So manifestation is bringing something tangible in your life through attraction and belief. Basically, if you think about it, it will come true. It's not basically magic where you're gonna be like, I want a new car, and then tomorrow you open your eyes and the car is there. It's basically not that, but it's just all in your mind. You want to think of something and you gotta put the work into it, and then in a matter of time it'll be there for you. So it's basically something that you want to feel and you want to experience come into reality. That is manifestation. So how to start manifesting? To manifest, you really want to be clear about your goals. So think about the goals that you want to achieve in this new year, and you gotta really know what you want. You don't want it to just be jumbled up in your mind and just kind of get it lost in your thoughts. You want to be clear. So for example, if you are going to be going to school in this new year, maybe you want to make a goal that you want to get really high grades. You want to pass all your tests. Maybe you want a brand new car for the new year. So you just kind of want to write it down, or you want to have it, like, you want to visualize it, have it in your mind. You just got to know what those goals are in order. It may not come to you in that order, but just for the sake of organization for yourself, have a clear mind of what you want for your goals, because you guys are the only ones who dream your dreams. So know what you want and own it. Now, once you realize what those intentions are that you want to ask for what you want, and then you want to write it down. So this is kind of like where my next point comes into play, where I talk about journaling and scripting. If you hear a little noise in the background, I'm sorry guys, that is my dog just kind of wandering around here on the floor. So hopefully you guys will ignore her and just kind of like move past all of that like clicking in the background. So when asking for what you want, it can actually be done in a variety of different ways and not necessarily always on paper, but it's nice to put it down on paper because you know that it's there, it's permanent, it's written, you can go back to it, you can read it. But asking for what you want, like I said, can be done in different ways, such as prayers, visualizations, meditation, speaking your intentions out loud. Personally, I do most of that except meditation, and I feel like meditation is something that I want to get into this new year. I just want to be able to clear my mind out of anything negative and then just kind of sit there and meditate and then just kind of like release all of that negativity in my mind. Like I'm saying, like I've never thought that I wanted to be the way that I am now coming to the new year, because I was always thinking it was always negative for me. No matter what it is, it was always negative. And I'm trying to stay clear from my mind to stop thinking negative, especially like, for example, looking into the mirror. You know, I'm always like saying something about myself in the mirror, like, oh, I don't like how I look here, I don't like how that looks. But now coming into this new year, like I keep saying, it's going to be a different mindset, and I'm just going to come into the new year and just look at myself and just be happy for what I have and just be thankful. So coming back to journaling and scripting, I feel that if you want to manifest something in your life, it's very important to write it down, like I was saying, and it's great to have a journal to do that. So I got really excited when learning all this stuff, so I picked up a bunch of journals. So you don't really need anything crazy. If you like, you can have like a simple like notebook like this to write all your thoughts and your goals in. Anything that is paper form that you know that you can have in front of you by your bed and you can just read through it anytime, this is great. But what I like is to just get those journals that have like really cute covers and cute little motivational quotes at the front, because it motivates me more to start writing all my thoughts and things that I'm grateful for in the notebook. So before I move on to how to journal and script, I just want to share with you guys kind of like the journals that I have. So this is my current journal that I'm using right now. It just says life is beautiful. This is what I've been using, and this is what I've been doing to just kind of write my goals and things that I want, and just kind of like visualizing everything that I want in the future. So I'm not going to go about to talking about my exact goals, because I do believe if I share what I am trying to manifest, there's probably somebody out there who is trying to wish the opposite for me. So I'm going to keep all of my thoughts to myself, and once I do achieve all of those blessings from the universe, then maybe I'll come back out here and share with you guys the things that I've received through like journaling. Then I actually picked up a bunch of other cute notebooks, because why not? Like I feel like I'm going to be writing a lot of things in my journal. Some people have one journal for every single month, so for the year they'll probably have 12 journals that they've written in, which is great. I don't know if I'm going to go through all of that because there's a lot of pages in each journal, but if it happens to be that way, then it happens to be that way. But this one here that I have, the next one here, is The Best Is Yet to Come. The other one that I picked up here, I saw it right away and I was like, this is one that I have to get because it's exactly what I'm trying to do here. So this one here, it says, ask for what you want and be prepared to get it. Amen to that, because definitely I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be asking for whatever I want, and I am going to prepare myself to get this. And then the other two that I got just says grateful and then dreams, which is great because when it comes to trying to manifest things, you always want to talk about things that you're grateful for and things that you are thankful for. It's going to be coming into great use for sure. So once I'm done with the first journal, I don't know, we'll see which one that I choose. And then another thing too when journaling is to have some pens that you want to use only for like manifesting. So I bought a pack of pens. There's 2 more colors that I have in my jar of pens that I keep beside my bed. When I do journal, I do it kind of like before I go to bed and then when I wake up in the morning. So I keep it there because I know that these are the pens that I'm going to use for my journal, because I kind of do like the same colors on each page and I write it the same way. So like the date, I'll put the date in purple and then I'll write my thoughts in black and then I'll kind of sign it with a pink pen. And I don't let anybody touch my pens, because if I see somebody in the house using it and I'm like, that is my manifesting pen, do not use it, do not lose it. But yeah, that's just me personally. I mean, I just feel like I can stay more organized if I use the same thing all the time. So with that being said, when it comes to journaling, basically you are just going to write down your goals. So like what I talked about in my last point, you want to know what your goals are and you want to write it down. So with your journaling, just kind of like how you write in your diary or anything like that, or what's going on in your day, like your actual day, you write it down. But with journaling, you want to write your goals and ask for everything that you know that you want. Could be something very small that you know is achievable. Basically, you might want to start with something small that you know is achievable, and then after you make those points, you can write down something that you really, really want. Like say you want $10 million. It's not going to be as easy as your first goal if you want to graduate with honors or something like that. You know what I mean? You can write it down. It may take a little bit longer, so at least you know that if you write down your goals that are much more achievable, those things might come into fruition and may come true faster than the other ones. And then when that happens, you know that this law of attraction is going to be working. You're going to be working much more harder to get those goals attainable. And then when it comes to scripting, at first I was like, what is scripting? So scripting basically is just like writing an entry in your journal, but you want to write your goals that you want to achieve as if it is present time. So for example, if your goal is to be making, let's say right now you're making $500 every 2 weeks. And then your goal is to probably make $2,000 every 2 weeks. Even if right now you're not making $2,000 every 2 weeks, you can write down in your journal. You can write it out to wherever you want. For example, you can say, like, dear universe, I'm so thankful that I am now making $2,000 every 2 weeks, even though you're not. That's something that you want. So again, you want to write it as if it's happening in present time. And because in that way, the universe hears you calling, and it's going to make your mind go back and read what you're writing, and you're going to find ways to make yourself work for those goals. Doesn't matter how, there's going to be things coming into your life that's going to make it happen. You might end up getting a raise at work, or a nice big bonus, or maybe you will end up being offered a brand new job that is paying you double than what you're making in your last job. You don't know what it's gonna be, but if you write it down in present time, whatever it is, it's just gonna make the mind work in mysterious ways, and chances are your goals are gonna come true if you write it that way. So basically, scripting again is just like writing a story of how you want your life to be. Pretend you're writing a movie about your life and how you actually want your life to look like. I hope that this makes sense to you guys, because again, I'm starting to really learn about how to do all this scripting and journaling. So this is why I'm trying to share it with you guys, to maybe, like I said, inspire you guys, motivate you guys to get into it too. So this leads me to my next point, where you work towards your goals. You can write down any goals that you want, but you will not see any results if there is no actions being taken. Unless luck is on your side, say you want to have $10 million and you don't do work, and then tomorrow you're like, oh, I have $10,000. That's luck, or $10 million. That's luck. And if that's you, I want that luck, but no chances are you really got to work for it. I mean, it could be that you won the lottery, which is amazing, but you're not going to get there unless you do the work to achieve it. So when you write down those goals that you want, you got to set aside ways to think about how you will get there. It's just like anything you want, you always got to put work into it, but always believe in the universe, because the universe will hear you and it will grant you, as long as you know everything that you are asking for is positive. And I'm starting to believe in this now. Like, you guys might think that I'm crazy talking about universe and whatever, but I've been there, I've done that, where I always have negative thoughts. So for example, if you're always complaining that, say, oh, my paycheck is never enough, or I'm always so broke, like I can't afford to do this, can't afford to do that, I got so much bills to pay, I'm always in debt, that's gonna be your life. And I've complained about that so many times before, where I'm like I don't have enough to pay this, I don't have enough to pay that, like it's always negative. And I've experienced just kind of like living through that. I'm like, how am I gonna afford to pay that? So the universe hears me complaining and nothing is gonna change because I don't do anything about it. But for the past years, I'm like, I don't want to live that way. So I changed my mindset because I don't want to be struggling. Do you know what I mean? So if you're always saying things out loud that are negative thoughts, chances are you're gonna receive that negativity back. So always try to think positive thoughts, then the positive energy will come back to you. So my next point is just to be mindful and thankful for what you receive. You may not receive everything in order of how you envisioned it, but either way, if you receive something that you ask for, always be thankful for it. There is only 2 words that is spoken out of one's mouth that'll show the universe gratitude and more positivity, and those 2 words are thank you. Just say thank you for anything in your life, no matter what it is, and chances are those blessings are going to keep coming to you over and over again. So the next thing is to make sure to check and change your energy. Like I've been talking about all of this positivity and stuff. Energy is everything. Whatever you put out there is what you are going to get back. Sometimes steering away from negative energy may be a little bit different if that is something what you are used to. Like for me, I was always like, here on YouTube you see me being different because this is how I am doing this part of my job. You know, like when you go to work, sometimes they say when you go to work, leave your problems at home and just come to work as a different person. So YouTube is like me going to work. I don't want to show my negative emotions. So when the camera's off, that's when a different side of me comes out, and I don't like that. I try to change that, but sometimes the negativity, it takes control of my body. But this time around, I'm like, I'm not gonna let it take control. So it's always in your mind. You think first. If you need to take a moment to just sit back and then just breathe it in, like to breathe in and breathe out all that negative energy, do it. Lifting your energy is actually very, very simple. You just want to focus on activities that cultivate feelings of joy and happiness, whether it is doing something kind for somebody else, helping a friend or a family member, or donating to a charity that you have never donated to before, but just doing something positive. And once you see the return from what you're doing, like say you're giving somebody something really nice and then you see their gratitude towards you, you are going to take that energy from them and it's going to reflect back on you, and you're going to feel like such a new person, and it's going to feel amazing. Or, you know, like if you work so hard and you never had a break, if you never treated yourself before, maybe take that time on your day off and then just enjoy some nice self-care, whether it's to go get a nice massage. Sorry, my camera just cut off. But like I was saying, if you are out there, you can just tell them that you don't want to talk, and I'm pretty sure your service provider is going to be thankful for that, because sometimes we also need a break as well. So don't be afraid to say that, and then that way you can reflect on more of your feelings and your thoughts and more of that positive energy. And then, you know, once you open your eyes and your service, whatever service you have gotten is done, like say your hair is done, you open your eyes and you're like, oh my god, my hair is beautiful. You're just going to feel that sense of emotion, sense of gratitude. You're going to thank your service provider, like you're going to thank them for giving you such a great haircut. You're going to be so grateful for them for giving you that moment of peace and quiet to reflect on your thoughts. Or when you get your like a massage, you can open your eyes and get up. You're like, oh my god, I feel amazing. Thank you so much for that amazing massage. I feel like a totally rejuvenated person. My back feels amazing. Thank you. I'm so grateful for your hands. Something like that. And then all that positivity is going to be reflected back on you. And then maybe that person is going through something too, but when you tell them how grateful you are of them, they're going to feel that vibration from you, and then everyone's just going to be happy. So check your energy. Whatever energy you reflect on yourself is the energy going to get back also from other people. So if you want positive energy, be positive. The next step is just to trust the process. Like I mentioned, it may take longer, it may be fast, who knows, depending on the situation, but you just gotta trust the process and just leave it up to the universe to show all of that great abundance that's going to be coming into your life. You know, everything will come into your life and it will come into fruition as long as you believe, as long as you put your mind out there, as long as you just kind of take away all of that negative energy and just believe in all those things. Just keep it in your mind. If you know that you want it, just keep believing in it and just keep working towards those goals. Because like for me, that's what I'm doing. That's what I am gonna do. It's not the new year yet, but I'm already starting to do all of these things, because by the time New Year's come, maybe it'll come sooner. So I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna wait till January 1st to do this. No, if you want to do it now, do it. There's no right or wrong way to start. It's just you gotta start. So trust the process and just believe. If you made it this far into my video, chances are you guys really believe in these kind of things, or maybe you are intrigued in actually starting this whole manifestation journey. Before I move on to the next point, so I started reading this book right here, The Secret Daily Teachings. I haven't finished it. I actually just picked it up today and I was reading a few pages, but there is a part of this book that really caught my attention. It kind of made me think like, this is true, and I'm gonna read it out to you guys. Never try to compel others to change. Leave them free to change naturally and orderly because they want to. And they will want to when they find that your changes was worthwhile. So to inspire in others a desire to change for the better is truly noble. But this you can do only by leaving them alone and becoming more noble yourself. So like, amen to that. My whole point is you can't really try to change somebody, but once they see these things happening to you, then they may think like, oh, this is really happening. So what is the fastest way to manifest something into your life? Basically, if you see it and if you feel it, you will achieve it. It's as easy as that. You just want to be clear of exactly what you want, and you don't want to give the universe mixed signals. Just keep working towards your goals and the universe will listen. When you do that, when you ask for things that you want to keep an eye out for signs and achievements or success that will happen when you least expect it. The only thing that is stopping you from manifesting your dreams is you guys. So I'm welcoming you guys to start manifesting your dreams for 2022, because this is going to be a brand new year and more blessings are gonna come. And you know, like, if you guys really want to get into manifesting, I feel like it is a very inspirational to do it when you get really cute books like this. You don't have to spend a lot on books. I literally picked all of these up from the dollar store. They have so many cute different journals there, so I wanted to get everything, but I want to make sure that I fill them up first before I go off and buy more. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope it maybe inspired you guys to maybe start this new chapter in your life. This is just a video I wanted to put out there because I've just really been strong into believing this whole law of attraction and just having a lot of abundance for great things in my life. So hopefully by the end of 2022 I can do a follow-up video from this and see where we are at. So yes, if you guys did enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up and definitely subscribe to my channel. Let me know if you guys want me to do anything else regarding this kind of topic. If not, I will be going back to my regular programming where I post what I normally do post here on my channel. This is just something new that I wanted to bring into this new year, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. So have a wonderful day and stay positive.